Mr. Argretta and classmates. It is an absolute privilege to be able to present to you via video. It is my first motion picture, so don't expect flashy lights. My name is What I Do. I prefer to be called Di. I'm presenting on behalf of our classmates Megan Duckett and Megan Hilbert, and of course myself. I'll be going over workplace ethics, the treatment of employees. Without further ado, let's get on to the presentation. Our first topic is history. Yay, history. And I'm sure there's a couple history fanatics out in the crowd. I'm certainly not one of them. Trust me, trust me. Title VII of 1964, it banishes discrimination, making it illegal in the workplace, which would obviously refer to being hired, promotion, and obviously getting fired for your race, your ethnicity, your sex, your religion, your national origin, and obviously disability too, which will lead us into Americans with disability. And obviously, when it comes to the place for hire, when you do get a job, that the company gives you accommodation to your disability to make it working normal for you, I would say. I'm sure that has helped out a lot of people. I'm happy for that law. Equals Pay Act of 1963. You have basically, male or female, you're supposed to be getting paid the same. I'm still hearing bits and pieces of that kind of discrimination, that men get paid more. Obviously, even though you can pull the word discrimination up, companies can bring up, well, this person is more qualified. How can you vouch that they're discriminated against you for one specific thing? It's really hard to do. And then you got age of discrimination. Age discrimination in employment. I knew of one guy who they told him he didn't get the job because he was not old enough, which makes kind of sense because he's not mature for the job enough yet. But according to this, that he could have a claim, but it didn't happen yesterday. So maybe you have a certain time frame of when this goes on that you have to act quick, basically, on discrimination claims. So that covers history. Hope you guys enjoyed. And our next topic is overworking employees. Have you or know of someone who has been overworked? And I'll go over long hours, strange hours, long shifts, all that and above. For long hours, this incorporates about 10 to 12 hour shifts. It can reduce your job satisfaction and performance. Law states that you have an 8-hour grace period window to get your rest between shifts. I know of a trucker that came to the company I worked for, the delivery we needed, and his boss told him to go to sleep because it passed his limitations. So it was funny how we were waiting on him and he was in our parking lot asleep. And then you got irregular hours, which would be working second or night shift, which I do. You get a small little premium for that. It's not much, trust me. I know some companies that work 3 days in, 3 days out. Each week they go in at a different time, which would be night or day. And I can imagine waking up in a puddle of sweat, wondering if you have to work or not. And then we'll go with the Fair Labor Standards Act of 1938. States that you can't be worked over 40 hours within a week, that you're only required to work 48 hours if needed. Every hour you work over, you get time and a half. For salary non-exempt employees, they get paid salary, which they don't get paid overtime. And obviously there's a loophole in that, and their salary is complex when it comes down to the numbers. And that'll be it for overworking employees. Thank you. I'll take a thank you. And here's for the finale. This is my part of the project. It's discrimination. I know we already covered the law about it earlier in the history side of the video. Here's some more specific types of discrimination. Bear with me, it's a long list. You got age, disability, equal pay, compensation, genetic information, harassment, national origin, pregnancy, race and color, retaliation, sex, and sexual harassment, of course. So that's your. I mean, if you can think of something else, then I'll clap for you. If you can think of another one, then wow, you did your job. Um, so obviously, you can't discriminate in the workplace when it comes to your hiring process or your promotion procedures. I guess you could fire somebody for one of these things, and if they have enough evidence, then you better be willing to pay a settlement. I mean, you can't do it. I got a chart, and it's about this charge statistics. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Statistics. Between 1997 to 2015. And each year there's approximately about 80,000 charges filed for discrimination. 80,000. So I would assume at least 50% of them went through and won their cases at least. I mean, that's just a rough number. I got no success rate on those claims. Race and sex are the top two of the discrimination chart or whatever. So race and sex adds up to above 50% as far as all the charges filed, which is a lot. Thanks for watching. I had a lot of fun making this video. I had a bunch of retakes and all this other stuff. Also printed slides I was gonna incorporate from PowerPoint, but you can't really read the text. But no trees were harmed in the making of this video. Thanks for watching. Happy 4th of July.